Hey everybody, Harry here from Arma POS Solutions, and we have something very special to show you today. We have the iPad mini. That's right, iPad mini running Digital Dining 742, the latest version of Digital Dining. And I have to tell you, it is glorious. I don't know what other word to use. I'm going to stop the spinning on that just by using the... There we go. Now it won't rotate. Look at that. Very nice. I have to say, it is fantastic. The way it feels, it has the same kind of Apple quality feel to it. It also has the way it works. The button is the same for the iPad, volume buttons, the anti-rotation, the home button to get back and forth, you know, from the desktop on the iPad. Nice feel on the back. The color is what they call slate as compared to the silver-backed iPad. And I'm telling you, this is nice. Now, the first thing I noticed was there is definitely a difference in the weight. So let's get through the specifications, and then we can actually run some Digital Dining and see how it works with Digital Dining. Specification-wise, the actual length of an iPad mini, for all you propeller heads out there, is 7.87 inches. The width is 5.3 inches. The thickness, now that, I mean, just look at that. That is 0.28 inches thick, everybody. That's what 0.28 inches looks like. And the weight, like I said, the weight is 0.68 pounds. Now, let's put this into perspective. The weight of the iPad mini is half the weight of an iPad. And I've got an iPad over here. There is just no comparison in terms of the weight. I mean, very, very different. You have to hold one to believe it. I used to think, I remember when the iPad first came out and everybody said, oh, it's thinner than everybody else and it's lighter than everybody else. This is just a much better device. But now I hold this in my hands and this is heavy. This feels meaty, this iPad, you know. So very, very different feel with regard to the weight. And in terms of the size, there you go, everybody. That's the difference in size. I mean, the perspective, just let's fire that up in terms of the, look at that. I mean, there is no question that it is smaller and easier to hold than the iPad itself. And now I've got a back plate on here. I've got a hand strap in order to, you know, very comfortably put this into your hand. So that makes mine a little thicker, and I didn't want to go through the aggravation of actually taking it off, but I can tell you that the iPad is definitely thicker than this device, you know, actually is. So in terms of battery power, same as the iPad 2. In terms of specification, you know, the actual chip on here, we've got the A5 processor, same as iPad 2. In terms of the resolution is 1024 by 768. Again, same as the iPad 2. Battery life on here, it's got a 16.3 watt-hour battery. What does that mean to the rest of us humans, especially us guys salesmen? That's about 10 hours of use. Now, I think that's a little ambitious. If you're using it continuously, you're probably going to get 6 to 8 hours, but still, I mean, that's more than enough to get you through a shift or two, and you know, you're going to charge it up in between and keep that handheld working in your restaurant for you. But I have to say, you got to go and hold one until you believe it. So let's log into Digital Dining. As you can see, it has the same kind of touch responsiveness as an iPad 2 or an iPad 3. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up a table. So I pick up a table, I'm going to say 4 covers, and look at that. It's the same familiar feel. I'm going to order up some beers. We'll order up liquor, J for Jack Daniels, person 4, we'll order that up with rocks and a twist, and then we'll fire that through to the bar, and that's got sent through. I'm going to pick that up again. We're going to order up some appetizers, and we'll order up some buffalo wings, we'll order up some calamari. We still get all the same stuff. We're out of stock on calamari. I think we've been out of stock on calamari for about 10 years. And crab dip, barbecue shrimp, whatever it is you want to order up. And I think we'll have another barbecued shrimp for person 2. We'll order up steaks and chops here. We'll get one for person 1. We'll have that well done. We'll have a baked potato, and we'll have sour cream, chives, and bacon's done. Main entrees again. Hey, how about a pizza? We'll go pizza, medium pizza. We'll have that for person 2. Original. And then we have our choices here. So the choices look like whole pizza. So I think I want pepperoni and ham on the whole pizza. On the first half, I want anchovies. On the second half, I want anchovies and mushrooms. Done. And person 2 and 3 are going to share that. So why don't we go ahead and split that? We're going to say split item, and we're going to choose that pizza, and we're going to say split, and 2 and 3 are actually going to split that pizza. So we're done. That's now been split. And then main entrees, last item, we're going to go to, I don't know, we'll go and pick up a sandwich. We'll have a big burger for person 4. We'll have that medium well, and we'll put french fries on that. We'll say finish and send. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is digital dining running on the iPad mini. It is very fast. It is very efficient. It is very light. And it's gorgeous. Now, in terms of accessories, you know, for the iPad mini, we're probably going to, you know, be getting accessories as they come out. So, for example, for the iPad, you know, we had back straps and lots of accessory options, you know, stands to put them on and so on. For the iPad mini at the moment, I'm pretty sure they just have the, you know, the cover, the smart cover that goes on, you know, in order to put that, you know, to protect the screen when you're carrying it around. But be patient. They're going to come out with back straps, and they're going to come out with stands and slings and pouches, just like they did for all the other products. And then one last thing, you know, if you're comparing the iPad mini to other products, you know, what you should keep in mind about are 2 things. One, size, shape, and function. And as you can see, this is a BlackBerry Playbook. It's exactly the same size as the BlackBerry Playbook. However, I can tell you that it is lighter than the BlackBerry Playbook, and it is thinner than the BlackBerry Playbook. So, you know, BlackBerry Playbook, very popular for business use, but I can tell you the iPad mini, you know, has a better form factor on it. And the other thing is you have to consider Apple comes with iCloud. And iCloud is the ability to back this up. And so, you know, this is the same operating system as the iPad 3 and iPad 4. You know, we're talking about iPad 4S. Or I'm sorry, not 4S. We're talking about iOS 6.01, I believe is the version. And then that comes with iCloud. And the iCloud basically enables us to back up our device, and you can see my last backup was 2:32 in the afternoon. If I was to damage this, drop it, lose it, have it stolen, within a few minutes I could actually have this iPad up and running in no time using the iCloud off-site online backup technology. You know, compared to everything else on the market, when you put the whole package together, I think the iPad mini has digital dining for restaurant POS locked up. So that's it for today. Pretty exciting stuff. I can't wait to actually get it out there in the field. iPad mini running digital dining 742. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.